So here we have an old door that was found in a dumpster a couple years ago. It's finally time to see about... Oh, oh, it still works. Oh my God. So yes, I think we should remove all of the metal bits and try to restore the metal bits. The door's pretty much gone though, so maybe we can put this on another door. Oh, that's pretty cool. So evidently they used wooden pegs to hold the door together. I gotta keep those, even if they're bad. That's so cool. This paint is probably lead based, so I'm probably just gonna throw this away. I don't feel like dealing with the lead. It's interesting to think of all the engineering that went into this. So cool. That's actually in pretty good shape. Wow, that was just barely enough room to fit all that stuff on there. So hopefully we'll electrify this, and that will slowly clean the parts where the rust touches that, and then so that all these will make a connection. So eventually it should be that all these have a nice connection on them. So there's a little bit of bubbling from that hinge. There's a few bubbles coming off of this doorknob, so that must have a very weak connection. That should strengthen as it gets rid of the rust between it and the negative electrode. However, these two plates don't seem to be bubbling, so it might take a little bit for that electrolysis to blow through the rust. And I'm pulling about exactly 1/3 of an amp. That's pretty good because I don't want to be pulling too much power, since this will be running off my batteries non-stop for like a week or so. So it's been here for about 3 days, and I think it's probably good enough. Ooh. Look at that. Oh my God. I think I'm going to try something new. Isn't this just beautiful? Ooh, looks very nice. the tumbling did have an effect, but I might need to do more electrolysis. I'm not sure. That has copper in the back. It looks like it has steel on the front. This one just looks to be all steel. The paint's pretty stuck on there. These seem to be copper coated metal, like iron. Definitely see on that one. And these seem to be steel or something. The sand and mortar that I used was a bit too gritty, I guess, a little bit too coarse, so it did scratch it out, but I'm fine with it. I think it looks okay. So I really need to remove this in order to clean it well and paint it well. So I think I'm going to hit in those little marks that they added to lock it in place. Awesome. I'm not worrying too much about the back sides of them because they're not going to be seen. I'm only worrying about the front. And these little pieces right here are always hard to get. Looks like they paint it and then they crimp these together. That's kind of interesting. So I was going to paint this with black paint, but I don't have any black paint, so let's just try blue, like a dark blue. I could always put another layer of black on later and that'll work fine. Now let's give these parts some oil. Whoa. So it looks like somebody tried to ram the door open at one time because the bolt that goes across here is bent and this is broken. But whenever we have the spring going across there, it does help to hold it closed, so that's probably good enough. If I'm ever going to use this on a door that actually needs to stay locked, I might weld that shut. But good news, I found some old black paint. Might be a bit expired, but I think it might be good enough. I'm going to test it out first on this, and then we can put it on there. Well, I'm an idiot. The paint was hiding in front of me the entire time. I think I'm going to go with the semi-gloss black because, well, I think it looks a lot better on my electric bicycle, so it should look a lot better on here. These have been drying for about a day now. I'm really happy with how this turned out. We'll definitely find a use for this in the house somewhere. Now this doesn't actually match, but I'm pretty sure if I dig around in dumpsters long enough, I'll find one that matches this and one that mostly matches this too. Me and my mother are hoping to work on the house a lot this year, so we'll most likely find a nice place to put this. And we're also wanting to see about turning the attic into a room, so might be able to find a use for it there too. Well, a rainstorm's coming, so I hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya!